And we're live. Okay, I'm out of here, babe.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning, Kevin. Good morning, Jim. Guys, I'm starting out late here because I had to completely reinstall YouTube to get on this new, on 6, to get on the new channel. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I am a technologically ignorant person, but I'm a little teed off about it. I have no idea. I had to completely uninstall YouTube. But once I did that, we're back in business. So here we are on this. Of course, many of you, when you see the starts of my tours, have seen this ugly staircase. This takes us right onto the boardwalk. But where I'm headed is over to the beach club and to the yacht club to show you some of the holiday decorations there. Hopefully I'll be able to do it before I have to fulfill my reservation at the Ale and Compass, which is where I'm having breakfast, or brunch really, and for our candlelight procession tickets. The problem is that you're going to have to put up exclusively with me today. Eileen is a little sick, so she's staying in. I do too. Trust me, I do too. I need adult supervision when I stream, and now I don't have any. So, we're walking over. For those of you who need to know, we were told yesterday that there was no longer any boat service to Boardwalk for a while. And yet, it just seems that they're still going to Epcot today. I don't know, I'll have to check it out later. I was going to check it out earlier until I got the hang up of getting on this channel. We had spent a lot of time trying to figure that out, so I'm starting out about a half hour later than I wanted to. More than that, actually, so sorry about that. This is going to be a little more rushed than I wanted it to be. Yeah, I know. You told me that the other day, Mary. There was Mary's room up there at one time. We're headed over to the beach because I did a whole big deal about Boardwalk the other day, so as I always do. Thank you, Ma Eileen. I see she's not sick enough to get away from the computer. That's the one that says holiday decorations tour is her. I am not typing anything right now, so it had to be her. So anyhow, here we go. We are just at the end of the boardwalk here right now. Beach club straight ahead, and that's where we're headed first. I have a 10:55 breakfast at Ale and Compass in the Yacht Club. That's why for the first part I'm just doing Beach Club and Yacht Club, then I'm going to shut down. And then the second part I'll do the Swan and Dolphin resorts. Oh, the boat service. Yeah, we were told that they were shutting down boat service to Epcot. I keep seeing boats going towards Epcot. I'm not sure if I see them picking people up, actually. So I'm wondering if it's a timing, you know? They just go and turn around. I don't know. I was going to check that out, but I don't have time to do that right now. But I'll check it out at a later time, like tonight we will check that out, because we're going to Epcot for candlelight tonight. And I'll check that out. But we all received notice that the Epcot, they still take you to the studios. They still take you to the resorts, the individual resorts, but not to Epcot. As you know, there's a ton of construction going on both sides of the Epcot dock. There's Ratatouille on one side and the gondola system stuff on the other. So there's a lot of construction going on right around that dock. So I'm assuming it has something to do with the construction. They never tell you what it is, but we do see boats come to the Epcot side of the dock and then turn, and then they leave and head towards Epcot. We've also seen boats come around the point here. I'm sure you guys have been watching and see boats come along the dock, and there they are. There's one parked right on the dock right now. So I'm wondering if they're still doing the service now. I'll find out later. They haven't given us any notice that they have resumed boat service to Epcot. So I don't know. But you can see in the distance there's the boat, and he's landed at the dock. So I don't know what's going on there. It's kind of weird, to be honest with you. I never thought that was going to work that way, but we'll figure it out later. For those who coming like in the next few weeks or something and expecting or be able to go from Hollywood Studios to the boardwalk on the boat, might be disappointed. But I'll let you know later an update. I'll talk to some of the boat guys about it. But there's a lot of construction going on over there, so I mean, it might be just they don't want any people getting off the boats by the docks or something. I don't know, or getting on them. The walkway is still open, however. You can still walk over there. They also have allegedly provided buses to Epcot for all the Crescent Lake resorts. That's a very unusual thing to do for them to do. But since the boat service has been shut down, I guess they're providing buses as a substitute. And here we are at the beach club. It is a beautiful sunny day. Absolutely, you can see that in the cam, I'm sure. Beautiful, but it's a little chilly again. I think it's down to 40 somewhere now. I'm wearing a jacket and long pants, even though I'm from Wisconsin. But later, it's supposed to be nicer today than it was yesterday. Yesterday was really pretty freaking chilly, especially for Florida. The Floridians were acting like the apocalypse had reached them. The weather guys and girls on the local channels were just like apocalyptic, you know. It's like they were reporting on a hurricane or something. They were out there in winter coats doing live reports outside in winter coats. It was hysterical. Absolutely hysterical. Eileen, go to bed. Okay, now, if you're so freaking active, come over and have breakfast with me. Okay, so here's the start of. Oh, you're texting. You're doing this from bed. Oh, honestly, woman. So here we are, and the light poles you can see. are well decorated. It always starts right at the entrance, doesn't it? As I said the other day when I was doing the boardwalk and the whole path around Crescent Lake isn't decorated for the holidays. It isn't until you reach the resorts that you see holiday decorations. Like the whole boardwalk, all the restaurants and stuff, you don't see any Christmas decorations outside there or anything. Gateway, you're very welcome. I had a phone with me anyhow, and I'm walking here, so what the hey, I'll turn it on. So here we are. Now, this is a thing they always have, this big thing of poinsettias right here. So here they are, light pulling again, lots of flowers of a holiday color and variety, pretty much. Now the coolest thing everybody knows that's in the beach club, and I know all you EO ears are aware of it, is the carousel that they bring back every year. And I happen to know they brought it again this year. There are flowers, and flowers. Lots of flowers. Lots of poinsettias right around the entrance here. And we have some more over on the side. You get it, right? And we go in, and the first thing you see is the carousel. And there it is, folks. Even by the carousel, they advertise that they have cookies at the store. Okay, all the knowledgeable EO ears know this thing is completely made out of gingerbread. And I think chocolate too. Don't quote me on that. I think they have the ingredients somewhere around here. They usually have it listed. But right now I'm just showing you some of it going around. That's Donald and Daisy on the top. I have no idea why it's Donald and Daisy, but it's fine. I like Donald and Daisy, but they are on the top. And the horses are really kind of cool. They have a loose one over here. This one got away somehow. Okay, I'm going to move around here. You see Poinsettia City all around it. Oh, that's one of the coolest things, Kevin, about Disney World, at least. There's flowers like everywhere. It's really a cool thing. So here's the okay, here's all the ingredients. 36 pounds of honey, 96 pounds of bread flour, 100 pints of eggs, 10 pounds of spices, 10 quarts of simple syrup, 150 pounds of icing, 50 pounds of dark chocolate, 50 pounds of modeling chocolate, 200 gum paste flowers. So there you go. That's what's in it, besides the gingerbread, I guess. So, although maybe that isn't gingerbread anymore. I don't know. It kind of doesn't look like gingerbread anymore. I got a feeling it's not, actually. The horses look like they're plastic, if you want an honest opinion. 2019 pieces of gingerbread, so it is gingerbread. You think they would have made it 2018 pieces of gingerbread, don't you? 2019 pieces of gingerbread, Kate, couldn't do it with 2018 of them?
I know. Why were they short on 2020?
Yeah, I know. Next year it'll be very appropriate. But.
That's right. It's very clever. That's really
Thanks. Okay, I'll take a little look around the lobby. This guy with the tablet has been eyeing me the whole time I've been in here, which is interesting. They have the heavy garlands here too, which I absolutely love. I don't see them selling anything around here, Mary. To be honest, usually the shops are right there. I'll check around a little bit more. I'm moving around the lobby now, so I'll see. But it doesn't look like it, no. I know they have a store at Boardwalk, and they have a demonstration table where they have kids help make some holiday cookies and things like that, and which is kind of cool. And decorating stuff mostly. But I don't see them selling anything around here. I don't see like a store. Maybe that comes in later. It's still early in the holiday season, right? In the season, so they might be adding that. Like the Boardwalk one wasn't added till 2 days after Eileen and I arrived. It wasn't there when we first came. The decorations were up, but the store was not. Now it is. So maybe that's something that's coming later. But right now, no, there is nothing that I can see. Maybe you'll see it first on the screen, but I don't see anything selling anywhere in this vicinity, in the lobby anyhow. Again, the wonderful garland stretch across from side to side. For those who just might have joined us, we're in Beach Club. Is that right? Okay, I can head that way and see if it's there. Being the DVCer I am, I know which way the breezeway is. We can hit that area. See, I like this. The hallway here is decorated quite a bit too. Some places don't do that. They just do the okay, we're going towards the breezeway. Honey, I'm in the breezeway, and there's nobody selling anything here. Are you talking? You're not talking about over the DVC building, are you? Well, that's as far as I'm going to go. I don't know why they would have it just in the DVC building. That wouldn't make any sense at all. Yeah, Tina, didn't you? Yeah, tell her the place you rented points from. You just did it recently too. So here we go. What gingerbread display? There's no gingerbread display, Joe. Not in the lobby, anyhow. Where are you talking about? Make sure there's a contract, Mary, whatever you do or whoever you rent from. Make sure there's a contract. Yeah, it's not, though. I'm thinking, like I said, the store at Boardwalk didn't open until 2-3 days after Eileen and I got here. They didn't even put it up. Suddenly it was there. So maybe that's the plan here. Maybe it'd be maybe not till December. I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah. Contract is an absolute. The problem with renting, I think it's a great deal. Don't get me wrong. Renting points is a great deal. You can get really good deal. You pay a lot less renting points from a DVC member than you do if you made a cash deal. Tried to buy them by cash. Just a straight up cash deal with Disney. Renting points is far more economical. But the only thing is, there have been, not many, I don't think, but a few unscrupulous people who will rent you the points, take the money, and then cancel the reservation. They'll do the thing, and they have all the power. That's the thing you got to remember. The people you rent from have all the power. But usually, almost all of them are very reputable. There's a few of them actually are very reputable. Or if you know a DVC member, or 2 or 3, see if they have extra points that they're willing to rent to you. Somebody you know and trust. If you know any individuals that still have a contract. And usually they do contracts all the time because they want to make sure they get their money from you. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Tina. You as the renter do not have much control over the reservation at all. They'll put it in your name, but the owner of the points can cancel that reservation anytime they want. They can just cancel it. And you wouldn't know anything about it. That's the problem, because all the reservation goes through them. They have to make the reservation. They'll put it in your name. They should put it in your name. They do put it in your name, but they control it. They get all the paperwork and they send you copies of the paperwork. But that being said, it's not that big a deal usually. Most of the ones that you see, like at the really good Disney fan sites, are very reputable. Yeah, they really could. But I'm not trying to scare you, because in most cases that doesn't happen very often, and I don't think it has happened in a long time. And I think the last few years that's been kind of cut off by Disney going after those owners. They track them down that just rent their points all the time. That used to be like a big business for some people. All right, going on here, I have no idea what anybody's talking about a store here. There is none. I'm going to go with the fact that there are none. I'm going to head over. Hey, Eileen, if you're watching, can somebody tell me the time? I have to keep track of my lunch reservation or breakfast reservation. And I can't see that without getting off of YouTube. Thanks, John. Okay, so I'm going to head over to the Yacht Club then and show you that real quickly before I go eat. One more look at the absolutely cool carousel. I love the yacht club with those guys dressed up, those greeters dressed up in their yachting uniforms, I guess you would call them. That's kind of cool. There's the registration area.
Here's the backpack. This is our receipt.
Cape May Cafe. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. As far as buffets go, not bad at all. Yeah, it is, Tina. That is the real advantage of it. And I'm not trying, Mary, I'm not trying to scare you. Because in most cases, the businesses you deal with or the individuals you deal with are very reputable. But you just, it's like anything. You take a chance every time you get in your car, right? So, but it is a definite money saver as far as getting really good lodgings at a pretty reasonable price for Disney. Okay, I don't know what the going rate is, but they usually charge a certain rate, $12, $13, $14 a point, maybe. Sounds like expensive, but if you compare it to what you would pay otherwise for the same kind of lodging, it is a real bargain. Ariel's, did anybody ever eat at Ariel's before they closed it down and made it a private place? Because I wanted to eat there, but they closed it down. They still use it. They use it for private functions. Yeah, if anybody watched our stream from the top of BLT the other day for the fireworks, if you get a Magic Kingdom view, you can walk on your balcony every night and see that. It's pretty spectacular. And here's the famous pool, Yacht and Beach Club pool, Stormalong Bay. I'm sure all the EOEers in the know that this is classified as a water park in Florida, not just a pool. It's that big, and it's that extensive that it's classified a water park. And it kind of is a water park, to be honest. And it's got all kinds of things and nooks and crannies and stuff. Up on that boat, you can see the boat up there on the second level, there's a kiddie pool that a lot of people don't know about, that you can take the kids up to, and many times you can practically have it to yourself because everybody thinks all the pool stuff is down here. But on the second level of the stairs you go up to go to the slide, there's a kiddie pool you can use, which I find really interesting. No, Joe. I'm not going to Beaches and Cream for breakfast. I'm going to try out Ale and Compass today. It's for our candlelight procession. I'm minus Eileen, though. I'm going to still pay for both of them, though, so she can get her ticket for candlelight tonight. I'm hoping she feels up to it and she can do it. Maybe they'll give me some soup or something for her. Yeah. It's not like I wouldn't mind ice cream for breakfast, but... And this, this is still the pool. As you can see, it's quite extensive. Good morning. Yeah, they're pretty strict about that too, folks. This fence many years ago wasn't there. Oh, geez, Joe, what are you trying to do to me? I'm already a fat cow. I don't need to add to that. I don't need to add to that at all. Here we go. The Yacht Club. Kind of a classic gray and white. Very light gray and white building. very classy looking buildings. And because it's a pretty it's probably of the Crescent Lake resorts the classiest place. I think if you're, this is just a personal opinion, and a couple CMs I've talked to say this, even including the ones, a couple at the boardwalk have said, if you're an adult and you don't want to really deal with too many kids, not to say there's no kids here, there's kids everywhere at Disney World, but if you just would like to have a possibility of less of them, that Yacht Club is the way to go. And Grand Floridian. But because that also means that they're fairly expensive resorts too. Grand Floridian is, I think, the most, but don't quote me. The Yacht Club's right up there, so is Boardwalk. Yacht Club and Boardwalk and Beach Club are about the same area price. So I came out here to show you the walkway to the main entrance, and again, they do the light pole thing, just like the Beach Club does. It's very similar to the Beach Club arrangement here. I always like coming down this walkway. It's like I said, it's a really classy looking place. The Yacht Club. It's a classic, the classic kind of a nautical gray, I guess you could call it, color. And by the way, this is the end of the pool right here. It extends between the Yacht and Beach Club. Yacht and Beach Club people are both able to use it, but only Yacht and Beach Club people. That includes the people staying at the beach, DVC at the Beach Club. They are also able to use the pool. So those three buildings, basically, Yacht Club, Beach Club, and Beach Club Villas. And that is all. Although one time they were refurbing the boardwalk pool, and we were able to use the Yacht and Beach Club pool, and my kids went nuts. They loved that. I mean, the boardwalk pool's nice, but this thing is amazing. And here we enter the Yacht Club. And not a carousel, but a tree. But here at the Yacht Club, the center of attraction is the train. And here it is. As I've told many, many people before, you're probably tired of hearing this, but you're going to hear it again anyhow because it's my phone. My dad would love this area. He was big on train sets and stuff and would build a very elaborate village around our Christmas tree every day. I mean, elaborate. He built the whole thing. He made mountains with snow out of old cardboard bags. Here comes the train. It's not very much of a train. It used to be bigger than this, I think. But you can see there's a whole mess of stuff built around it. But you see these mountains and things. My dad used to crumple up old paper bags and use flour and ivory flakes and made it look like mountains and hills with snow on them. It was really cool. He did it up. He did it all himself too. He let us help, but he was German and kind of didn't like the way we were doing it. Would take it away from us. Oh look, they have a gondola system here. A precursor to what is to come here. Here comes the train again. Look at digging the sound effects, eh? Yeah, I know. I'm digging the sound effects, Kevin, like I said. I remember when I was a kid, my dad had these little pellets that you would put in the smokestack of one of the trains he had, and they would really smoke. It was really, now that I think of it, I don't know what was in those pellets, so we could have been inhaling noxious fumes as far as I know. That's just the days when you just rub dirt on it. That's interesting. They put Yacht Club Galley there. That's what the restaurant used to be called years ago here. And of course, they have the wonderful garlands here too. Wonderful garlands. Now this isn't a Christmas decoration, but this is my favorite thing at the Yacht Club, is this huge globe right in the middle of the room, of the lobby. I love this thing. I really, really do. Again, exudes class. There's another one with their uniform. I think the Yacht Club and maybe Grand Floridian have the coolest greeters in uniform. Probably. Oh yeah, these were like pellets, I think. I was young, maybe I'm remembering that wrong, but that was a long time ago. When I was young was a long time ago. So, well, this is always here, of course. Very nautical theme in here. Up on the entrance windows above the door are those, a couple wreaths and garlands swung across. Sorry if the sun glare is taking that away from you. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I'm not totally crazy. Thank you, Kevin. Take another look at the tree. Get some close-up look at the tree. You can see these cool boats they put on here as ornaments. The ornamentation on these trees, by the way, is always really cool. You should really check them up. You get up right to the tree and see all the interesting ornaments. Some of them are just typical ornaments, really nice ornate ornaments, but then there's something really unusual like that. I like that. To add to the theme, or how about a crisscross? Or that. Or that. See, there's lots of different things. Here's another one that they do thematically to their trees in all the resorts and all the parks too. And if you get to, you should really come in and see the different ornamentations that they do at each resort and each park. I know that that'll take a lot of time, but if you get a shot, if you're just walking by it, take a look, because some of it's pretty subtle, some of it's obvious, but it's always based on theme. I'm going to go over by the other doorway here, and then I'm probably going to have to go eat, people. Maybe I'll start up with Yacht Club again when I come back a little bit, because I haven't spent as much time here as I did the Beach Club. But I have to check in these little trees. They have little trees all over the place here. And of course, the check-in area here, you can see, is very nice. They all have those Christmas, very Christmassy decorations behind them. Same thing here, Christmas wreaths all over the place. Here's a close-up of one little thingy-majiggy. Yes, I'm eating at Ale and Compass, Mary. I am indeed. So I'm going to shut it down now. I promise I will be back with, I'm going to do, after I eat, the Swan and Dolphin decorations. I'm interested to see, I think Swan and Dolphin, at least one of them, have a new, totally redone their lobby. So I'm interested to see what they're going to do with them. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, sweetheart. I'll try to see if they have soup for you. Love you. Bye.